Hi guys, welcome back. This is Cheryl with Host of the Most, giving you an update as of 9/5/2017 for Hurricane Irma. Right now I'm currently showing you September 10th. This is a American model, I guess you'd say, of the path it may take. Again, this is not 100% accurate. Things do change in 3-hour spans for the hurricane, but right now at 5 a.m. on September 10th, I have it still pinpoint on Miami on the eye of the hurricane. Winds, we are now currently at Category 5, 185 miles an hour, with a barometric pressure around 926. Giving you also an update that there is starting to be water shortages, battery shortages, and certain canned food shortages, as well as propane gas shortages. So I just want to let you guys be aware of. Right now they're reporting a lot of shortages of this, everything in the south of Florida, with both sides of the coast on certain areas going up. So if you're having a hard time, you know, you're going to have to check back every day, because they're going to get shipments every day since we're under a declaration of emergency. They've been told that they are going to be having daily truckloads come in, from what I'm hearing, on Sam's Club, Walmart, Costco's, Publix, Winn-Dixie, and I think like 3 loads through the week on all the other stores, I believe. So I'm just giving you an update. This is roughly the path currently as of 9/5/2017, which today it shows at 5 a.m. This is actually showing for September 10th, okay, at 5 a.m. But this map I'm showing you today, being that it is Tuesday the 5th. This is subject to change, so pass the word on. If you don't know what to bring, go to my other videos in my channel, and I have emergency supply lists, what you should do before, during, and after a storm. Also, if you guys have smartphones out there, or any kind of cell phones, if you go to Google Play and download FEMA app, American Red Cross app, and FEMA, let me think what the other one was. Excuse me, hang on a minute, let me get something to drink. Okay, FEMA, Red Cross, and the Weather Channel on your apps at Google Play. Again, download on any of your smart devices, whether you have an iPad, a cell phone, or anything else. Download on Google Play FEMA, Red Cross, and the Weather Channel. And just to let you know, heads up too, that when you go through a storm, as I did 4 of them, make sure you don't leave your cell phone on. Completely shut it off. Keep it in a Ziploc, just in case it rains and you get a busted out window and all of a sudden it gets on your phone. Carry the phone always with you, no matter where you go, right along with your important documents, okay? And waterproof them, but carry that wherever you go. And then only turn on your cell phone when you need to make a call, and shut it off when you're done. Don't leave it on. Some people may not have a battery storage bank to plug in their cell phones, and you will not have electric. Update on the electric situation for Irma on this storm. they're saying the minimum electric outage that they're looking at is roughly 2 weeks to 4 weeks on the state of Florida. Okay, if you're in a flood zone, it will probably be a little bit more than that. And if you have any gas, natural gas going into your business or home, you're looking at the same thing, between 2 to 4 weeks, and if you're in your flooded, it will be longer, like 6 weeks or more. If this goes down to a category 4, that's what they're suggesting on timeline for power and for electricity or gas, natural gas. If it goes to a category 5, you're looking at a minimum of 1 month electrical outage. Okay, minimum to roughly 2 months, between 1 to 2 months on electrical outage, and if you are directly hit, and same thing with the gas. If this storm goes to category 5, it will flatten most homes, even brick. If it goes down to a 4, you might have a chance. You might lose your roof, but your walls might be standing. If you are in a wooden house or a mobile home, it's gone in a category 4 and higher. So if you do live in those type structures of either stucco, wood, or a mobile home, or an RV, okay, you need to get out of here now. Because if we get a category 4 or higher, you will not sustain anything in your home. And take your personal effects and first aid and all the kit and everything that you have with you, food, water, and all that. Okay. Everybody asks me, like, well, where should they go? Where should they go? If you're going to leave the state, you need to get a head start now. I have reports that I-75 is periodically backed up. And as they have right now, as of 9/5/2017, Key West and all the Florida Keys are under a mandatory evacuation currently. So they're going to start bringing them in and start going down I-75 right now, and the other highway on the East Coast to get out of Florida. If you are one of those people that are not in a stable home like that, try to go to some family, friend, or neighbor that might have a concrete home. If you don't know anybody, then you definitely need to either go to a shelter and find out what your local shelter is, or go to a get out of the state of Florida. As I'm looking at the map here, you definitely, if you're going to leave, you would probably have to head very close to way up here in this area here if you're going to evacuate. Do not go anything east of this area here. Do not go anything east of that area here. You're going to have to go somewhere right around in here. Okay? That's like Ohio or Indiana, I think it is, and Kentucky, or Tennessee, I'm sorry, or west of that, okay? Because they're planning on, if it goes here, it's still going to come up here and curl over. That means come up here and curl over. Or if it comes up here, they're planning on going straight up into Canada. So your best bet is to, like, round in here somewhere if you're going to go. So yeah, again, thanks for tuning in. If you don't know what to do, go to my other videos, pass the word on to your family, friend, neighbors, and especially those who are visiting Florida, right along with those who don't know what to do in a hurricane. And we'll get back with you guys if I can. I'll give you another update tomorrow if possible, and I'll do it all the way up until the time I can do it. After that, I am myself here. I'm going to have to probably leave and take shelter myself with my stuff. So if you do not see me on, I also have a crowdfund site for raising funds for Irma, and let's see here. I don't know if I have it on here or not. Let me see. But if I'm not on, always listen to the Weather Channel if you can, or your local news if you can't get it on cable. Okay, it's really important. Right now I'm getting even other reports through local television like Wink, Fox, CBS, and so on and so forth, and they're both showing regular what do you call it? They're showing regular the U.S. map and the European map, both, because let me go back to the map here. Hang on. As we look at the state of Florida, if I can get back over there. All right, let's see. Bear with me here. Oh, that's not it. Oh, give me a minute here. We'll get there. We'll get there. Here we go. Alright, as we go to the map, if you look at the state of Florida, the right side of Florida is the American side of the map that they're showing on the grid for the American forecasting. If you go to the left side of Florida, which is the west side of Florida, that is the European model. As CBS is showing me right now, as I'm seeing on TV, they're showing a European model where it goes up and goes into anywhere from the Everglades to Naples, and turns into the central part of Florida right here, and then goes out, okay, to the right. So let me see if I can get this all back again, hopefully. Alright, so right here, if you look right down in here, okay, that's like Naples. That's where the European model shows between here, all the Keys, and the tip of like the Everglades into like Naples, and going all the way up towards Okeechobee in the center of the state, continuing up and out that way. That's the European model. The American model was the one that I showed you on this map here, which goes into Miami directly and goes all the way up, scrapes up the East Coast, and then up and out. So I'm giving you a heads up, and as I get more information, I'll pass it on when I can. Stay tuned as long as I can stay on, and continue keeping yourself prepared. Check every day at all your stores for all the supplies that you might need. And when I go off air, because I'm going to safety, continue watching your local Weather Channel or the National Weather Channel. Alright, thanks guys, we'll see you soon. Again, this is Cheryl, the host of The Most. Pass the word on through the web, and have everybody check into the other videos to get themselves prepared with the list that I've given them. Okay, take care.